where exactly does artificial intelligence stand today?
Well, I mean, I think you have to separate two parts. What the professor talked about is kind of a brief scholarly look at what the industry sees, perhaps. But then you have the popularized notion, and that began with the Space Odyssey, 2001. It was that famous movie back in the 70s that kind of brought people to this idea that there could be something else out there, and that machines could, in fact, make their own decisions with perhaps bad consequences for human beings. Of course, in the Terminator series, we see that taken to the nth degree. But I mean, what we're talking about today is, there's been a kind of linear idea about artificial intelligence, how it's described by the professor, how it can go along and aid human beings. But there's also this theory of what they call the singularity. And that is, if you can create a computer with enough data and inputs, and that has its own learning ability, that it will become, in essence, self-aware. The kind of dividing line that we've placed philosophically between ourselves and animals or the rest of the universe, unless they are self-aware, we call an intelligent being. So this is where the popularized notion goes, but we're slowly getting there. I mean, right now, there's a lot of emphasis. We're talking about 5G. We're talking about artificial intelligence chips and sensors. When you start putting these three together, it forms a holy grail. You have information, you have real-time ability to transfer it, and then you have this ability to crunch it and either make predictions or, in some cases, make decisions. For instance, if you have a driverless car society, your car is, in essence, not going to be driven by an individual, but by a series of algorithms connected, as I said, communication-wise by something like 5G to a bunch of sensors, some in the car, some around the car, GPS, radar, sensors in the road, everything could be, in essence, a set of eyes. And they could make better decisions than individuals who tend to be prone towards car crashes and great fatalities and also car damage. So when you start talking about what the possibilities are, you have to kind of separate what is in the mind of individuals out there and their perception, and then what is the current reality, but then also what that reality